All right, let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This one about Myles Garrett.
Hey, this is Cassius, the quintessential Cleveland Browns fan. This has to do with Myles Garrett. I don't believe, following behind last night's game when Tua Tagovailoa got hurt, I don't believe the Cleveland Browns are going to let Myles Garrett play Sunday against the Atlanta Falcons because the optics aren't going to be good. They're going to seem like they care more about football than the person, just because if they let him play Sunday, he just was in a car accident Monday, it's just going to look too bad because it already looks like the Miami Dolphins didn't care about Tua enough. So the Browns ain't going to let Myles Garrett play. You tell me what you think about that. Go Browns.
Cassius, as always, appreciate all the voicemails. I know Garrett's going to want to play. We heard from him. That didn't surprise me. The guy played on one leg in a game against Pittsburgh last year that was basically meaningless. If there's any question at all, you don't let the guy play. And I agree with the people that say a lot of times the medical people have to protect the players from themselves because these guys have grown up believing I can go. That's just the mindset of a guy that has gotten to the NFL. It's got to be.
Well, this, for those of us who had got some information before it was released to the media, Myles Garrett right away, I can play. But what is his first reaction there when he's saying that, as long as the bones aren't broken? Is it, I kind of just put a black mark on this team. I just created a talking point that didn't need to be had. So you want to know what? I'll go out there and, I'll own up to it by being able to play Sunday. If it were late in the year and this was, a game where, playoff implications were on the line, and you that a guy had maybe a little bit of a shoulder strain, a little bit of a bicep strain, you'd say, well, why not? I mean, guys have certainly played through worse. But the Browns have been notoriously cautious with guys in injuries, almost to the point where the last couple of years under this current administration, where it's like, you know what, I'm good to go today. But you want to know what? I'd rather you play next week at 90% than you play this week at 80%. Look, and as far as the healing of it, we're not exactly sure where it is, and, obviously it's all on Myles, but, being in a car accident sometimes is equated not too much differently than, getting beat up in an NFL game. The accident was Monday. It wouldn't be odd for somebody to play a Monday night game and then come back and play Sunday. But the Browns are definitely going to be cautious in this instance. I think it would take a miraculous recovery between, the time they board that plane and Sunday morning in the stadium, I think, for them to change their mind. I think for all intents and purposes, they'd feel more comfortable with Myles Garrett being a spectator Sunday, understanding they're going into it undermanned, but realizing what the greater value is, and that's Myles Garrett for 13 more games this season.